What's up guys, it's Kara here, and I want to start out this vlog today by asking you to go to karacorey.com and sign up. All you need to do is submit your email address. I promise I'm not going to send you anything sketchy, I'm not going to spam you. I just have a lot of things in the works, and I'm trying to, you know, kind of come up with some new ideas, different ways I can connect with you guys, help you guys out. Some of you guys can't necessarily afford coaching, and this is just like another avenue that, you know, we're trying to brainstorm to kind of connect and help others. So I'd appreciate it if you guys go there, sign up, and, you know, I'm gonna kind of get things rolling, maybe some emails, just like fun stories, like motivational tips. Maybe if I'm having a bad day, maybe I'll like email you guys and like, you know, tell you how I got through it, like things of that nature to kind of set up another community network there. So please go do that, and we're gonna get this vlog started. I haven't had enough caffeine to be able to properly identify objects.
Yeah, no, you're kind of retarded right now.
I probably shouldn't be driving right now.
And extremely, like, not focused on what you're saying.
Because I've had like no caffeine, and it's 8:30.
I wish I was just seeing the conversation back there. Should I do cardio first? How long are you doing cardio for? Look at them picking strawberries. What's this old man doing? Like, why
he looked like a tomato. He was all red. I required.
Then she's like, I'm like, how much cardio do you want to do? She's like, I'm thinking. I'm like, no, you're not.
When he wants answers, he wants them now. He wants them now.
You can ask her something, and then she'll just completely, like, I'm sure they've seen it in video. I'll talk to you.
I don't answer you on video.
They're like, oh, those are pretty flowers.
I don't answer you on video. I'm talking to my YouTube family. I have to pay attention to them. When the camera's on, they are my number one. And
I fall behind.
You do. I don't know if that's like me.
Off to the gym. Saturday. Not June. Sorry, the last one I labeled it June.
I know.
One person caught it. I
know. No one else was like caring enough.
I was like, whatever.
It is Saturday.
When you have to edit these things quick, mistakes happen.
I had this day of me planned that I was gonna vlog and title Day of Me, but then it got fucked up because Jason is not leaving like he was supposed to, and now it's just the usual day of me and Jay.
I was supposed to drive home 2.5 hours each way and back today, but those plans got canceled. So now she's stuck with me.
Stuck with him. So now he's going to get a mani-pedi with me today.
No, we're going
You should.
No, we're doing chemical peels.
Yeah, but you should go get your nails done with me.
No.
It's really relaxing.
No, I'm good.
You're good? Your toenails aren't good.
They are, they're fine. You can do that and I'll do work at home.
I don't want to suck on them toes.
She wants to suck on something else. How would you suck on my toes?
I don't know. I feel like people do.
Now?
I feel like people do that. I mean, not when you've been married 17 years, like practically together 17 years. You don't suck on toes, all right? But I feel like that's weird shit people do. Right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
I'm not into toes.
You've sucked on my toes.
I'm just not into toes.
I have really good toes too. So if you're into
They're baby toes.
If you're into toes, you'd be into my toes.
You can't deep throat your toes. They're too short.
His best friend is obsessed with my toes.
Man, we could tell the YouTube some funny stories.
We have some amazing stories, but we cannot disclose them all.
The pie face?
We can't disclose them all.
The pie face?
No, the best story is that time at home.
The best I'm talking about, when I had to pie face you and you had to hide the bathtub.
I thought you were talking about actually sticking a pie in my face, which he has done before.
No, I was talking about when you had to hide in the bathtub.
We're not sharing that story right now. If YouTube family has to do something great for us, they have to get me to 70K by like the end of August.
Oh, yeah, 70K subscribers.
Then you can know the pie face story.
Yeah.
We're not talking about that right now, though. We are going to get gym focused on killing our workout. Oh, it's sunny. We're giving you a before au naturel shot of the skin. We're gonna go in and do our chemical peels now. I think a lot of people think chemical peels make your face all red and crazy afterwards, which they really don't. So this is our before, what we're working with.
I'll show you the after.
Yes. the week
2
of
years
Halloween.
ago.
Yeah, like so. Or there, like the very last week to November. We kind of liked that. And I've had people say, like, you're too young for chemical peels. I'm like, do you know what they do? Do you understand? Like, I'm not... So hopefully you guys can see because I'm squinty right now, but...
Squinty.
We just came out of our chemical peels. As you can see, there's no real irritation.
We might be
or
shiny.
anything. It actually gives your face, like I like the way my face looks after a chemical peel because it gives you like a shiny look.
Well, the shiny look is due to all the lotion she puts on us.
Yeah, she puts a lot of moisturizer, sunblock, things like that on your skin, so
Which you have to do all day. Your skin literally sucks up.
My nose is dripping. You're
The
supposed to
moisturizer.
not get your face wet until nighttime.
6 hours?
I tend to not wear makeup at all a couple days after having the treatment. It's just my personal preference.
I don't either for a couple days.
And she hooks us up with like tons of like gentle, you have to use gentle cleansers afterwards. You have to moisturize a lot. So she hooks us up with all that kind of stuff so we can take care of our skin. And usually the week after, it's not like your skin doesn't look awesome. It's
Takes
normally
about 2
like
weeks.
the week after. Yeah, it takes a couple weeks and then all of a sudden it's like, it's there. You have amazing skin. So
That's it.
200 and it's about 220, I think, for both of us to have chemical peels.
Total,
so it's,
not each.
It's like $100 a person, which to me seems worth it to kind of help rejuvenate your skin and help with anti-aging.
$8.49. $3.99.
Here, look at this. Have a nice day. I'm glad I'm comfortable with being filmed because I used to be so self-conscious, and now like
She don't give a fuck.
If I'm alone, ow, I hate it when this happens. My glasses are stuck in my hair. All right.
If you're alone, what?
If I'm alone, I'm a little bit more like self-conscious. But with you, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Even when I'm alone, I'm pretty good. But the quicker you accept who you are and what you do and what you want to do and not care what other people think, the easier and more stress less, not as stressful it makes your life. So you just have to not care.
Crystal skies, crowded places, lonely faces, howling wind. In those eyes, desperation, hesitation for the wind. Running from the darkness of the night, you'll be shining past the brightest light, just like gold.
Everyone go watch the booty enhancement training video.
Believing we can spark the break of dawn.
Look what Kara just made me. Protein waffle sandwich. Look at that. 32 grams of protein, 6 fat, 6 carbs.
Here is my next meal. I made my psyllium husk pancake, which you guys can easily find that recipe within my YouTube. I didn't post it too long ago, or just search it in the YouTube search box. But then I added on top of it a toasted coconut yogurt, Greek yogurt, toasted coconut vanilla yogurt that I mixed with one tablespoon of ground flaxseed mixed in there, and then added on 70 grams of organic raspberries and a couple chopped up strawberries on there. Look at that thickness. It's all about that thickness.
It's about the girth.
So this should be nice and filling, and just like super excited to eat this right now.
You're not ready.
product on the toes. Told you I had nice toes. And light pink on the nails.
You see them? Yeah, I think I'm gonna get the super antioxidant salad.
I'm gonna do the Skinnylicious grilled steak medallion.
Good to me. How do you like them cooked?
Medium.
Medium?
Yeah. Very good. The Napa Valley one.
Napa Valley?
Sure. Do that.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
It's vagina bread.
Looks delicious. I ordered off the Skinnylicious menu, the grilled steak medallions that has asparagus. I'm not a mushroom person, so those are gonna be wasted, but some other goodness.
I got a delicious salad.
The antioxidant, super antioxidant salad. Looks delicious. Your chicken looks amazing. You can't show me drinking because everyone's gonna think I'm drunk. I'm really happy right now. Cheers to me. It's just a little red wine. So we just got done my celebratory dinner, and I haven't shared with you guys part of the reason why I'm celebrating, and I share a lot with you guys, so most of you probably realize I haven't been super happy in my current position at my job. So I was offered a promotion, which I accepted, and am gonna be starting training next week, something totally different. I'm gonna be leaving my role as the head of nutrition, and I'm gonna be taking over the business office. So I don't really know anything about what I'm gonna be doing at all. I don't know if I have the skills, I don't know. I just know that my supervisor has faith that I can do it, and I'll basically be handling the entire hospital's finances and money.
And still overlooking.
And I will still have oversight to nutrition, so I'm gonna be overseeing that department as well as the business office. So it's a very big promotion, and
she's
you know,
making moves.
I'm making some moves because I feel like I have nothing to lose, and you know, it's hard to leave something you're comfortable with. I'm sure people can relate to that. Like, it's really hard. Like, I'm comfortable in my position. I finally have learned I'm pretty good at it. I know what I'm doing. I know how to answer questions now. Like, a lot of things still stress me out, but like, I know how to handle that. And it's hard to walk away from that and go into something where you don't know if you're even gonna be any good at it. Like, I could totally suck at this. So it's hard to take those kinds of risks, but at the end of the day, deep within me, I know I'm not happy in my current position. It caused me a ton of stress, particularly after my competition, is when it really hit me and like slapped me in the face. So I feel like I owe it to myself to try this, and you know, one thing I said to Jason was, like, good changes can also be stressful, and I don't want to take this opportunity and be negative. Like, it's gonna be stressful. I know it's gonna be overwhelming. I'm not getting a lot of training going into this role, but I'm gonna try my hardest to be positive each and every day and just give my best. And if I do that and I'm not good at it, then that's cool, and I will move on to the next thing. You know, it's just not worth not being happy, so and positive. So I'm gonna do my best, I'm gonna give it my all, and I'm gonna try to stay confident throughout this process. And I want to kind of, like, this is more of like a lifestyle type channel now. It's not just fitness, right? Like, I share a lot of stuff with you guys, and I want to also share with you, you know, some of what I've learned, and you know, things I've learned moving forward. And I'm going to continue to share with you how this change goes for me, and you know, I think that's it. I don't know.
Now it's time to go buy a new computer for this girl right here. She needs a computer.
I do, because the ultimate goal, I believe, would be to work for myself, for me and Jason to both be our own entrepreneurs. It just feels like the older you get, the more you appreciate time, and the time you have and the time you don't have. And that's one thing that I've learned working a 9 to 5. That was my ultimate goal through college, was working a 9 to 5, having stability, having benefits, a good salary. And now I have all those things, and I've had them. And I'm very fortunate that I have them, and I worked very hard for them. but I also feel like I'm not trapped, but I'm just like, I don't have control over my life because this 40 hours of my week is tied up, and I don't have as much flexibility to like live life and do the things I want to do.
And I can't even travel. I only get 2 weeks off a year, and
That part is really bad.
that's hard when we have all this other stuff going on. Like when we have to travel with Mark and stuff, that's time I have to use, and if I take more than 2 weeks off, I don't get paid.
And I actually do get a lot of time off, so I'm pretty much in a position where like I pretty much have the best gig. Like I have the best in terms of benefits and time off, but stress is huge. And so if I'm so stressed because of my job that it impacts my personal life, then that's the issue. You know, that's a problem when it impacts your life and you only have a couple days off on the weekend, you know?
Yep. But we got some stuff going on.
We got some stuff in the works, and you know, we're gonna continue to take you guys along for the ride, and you guys continue to support me and support both of us, and we really appreciate it. So
Because it's always good to have options.
it's good to have options, yes. It's nice to have options. I'm fortunate for that. Not everyone has options. I'm very, very lucky for that. About to buy me a laptop.
Laptop.
The guy at the front of Best Buy just said welcome to Best Buy, and I thanked him. I don't know why.
Thank you.
Very loudly I thanked him. Let's show you what laptop I'm getting. After much review, we are going with the Samsung, where is it?
Wow, nice.
Focus 2-in-1 touchscreen laptop. This has an i7 processor, which my current one does not. And the fun part about it
It was just like the finish
is it's flippable. And that's what it's costed me.
The more I think about it,
But my laptop sucks. So this is a need. This is a business need. This is how you flip it around. And then you flipped it around. Then you lay in your bed and you watch Netflix. And you watch the last season of Baby Daddy, because you haven't watched it yet.
And now we're gonna go watch Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters! We just got out of the Ghostbusters movie, and we both
awesome.
really liked it. Like, it was really fun.
I don't know why I got so much hate.
Yeah, it was, like,
what do you expect?
What more
It's
do you
like
expect for a Ghostbusters remake? And it was really good. It was just kind of like a really fun, like, lighthearted movie, and just hearing the theme song was really fun, and
Flashbacks.
yes, flashbacks to being very young, and
You were one. You were really young.
yeah, I don't really actually remember the originals. I wouldn't mind watching them again, but it was very good. So we are about to drive home, which is like a 40-minute drive for us, and get my new laptop set up. And I think that's going to conclude this vlog for today. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Comment below what more you'd like to see, or just comment like whatever you want, like feel like saying, you know? Say what you want to say down below.
And type in karacorey.com.
And yeah, and then we'll see you in the next one.